From quick comebacks to timing that could rival any stand-up comedian.
This is a tough business to run for president.
I know, you're a tough guy, Jeb.
And we need
Trump has made rallies feel like a roast and debates like a reality show. And first, Trump versus mosquitoes. You'd think a man who built skyscrapers could handle a tiny bug, but nope. During a rally, he paused mid-speech to call out a mosquito.
I don't want mosquitoes around me. I don't like those mosquitoes. I never did. Okay, speaking of mosquitoes. Hello, Hillary. How are you doing?
Even mosquitoes couldn't escape his comedic aim. Now, listen to what Trump has to say when asked if he ever called a woman fat or disgusting.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
The crowd roared, Twitter melted, and Rosie's eye roll hit orbit. Trump's timing, flawless. While most politicians play it safe, Trump turned a dog whine at his rally into pure entertainment gold.
Something you shouldn't have. What was that? Is that a dog? Uh-oh. It's Hillary.
Trump doesn't just roast his rivals, he turns them into punchlines like the protester he called out at another rally.
Hillary Clinton, actually. Is that Hillary? Hillary, is that you?
Speaking of Hillary, what Trump says next will leave you speechless.
The temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
Trump owned her and his supporters went wild. Fast forward to Trump versus Biden. When Biden babbled, Trump smirked and dropped this gem.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look.
But Biden wasn't the only one on the receiving end of Trump's jabs. Jeb Bush famously got roasted too.
This is a tough business to run for president.
I know, you're a tough guy, Jeb.
And we need to
The
have...
delivery was so brutal, you could almost hear Jeb's team quietly applying to Starbucks. Back to Biden, when he stumbled, Trump jumped in like a roast master.
We finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare.
Poor Joe. How was that debate even fair? And then there's Kamala Harris, who couldn't escape Trump's sharp tongue either.
Kamala is at a dance party with Beyonce.
Savage Trump. A moment so iconic it went viral everywhere. And with Donald, even the microphones aren't safe.
By the way, I don't like this mic. Whoever the hell brought this mic system, don't the son of a bitch to put it in, I'll tell you. These people. No, this mic is terrible. Stupid mic keeps popping. Do you hear that, George? Don't pay him. Don't pay him. You know,
The sound guy was likely reconsidering his entire career path. And who could forget Trump's iconic moment with Nancy Pelosi? What a legendary moment. Truly astonishing. During a speech in Georgia, the lights went out mid-sentence. Trump's reaction is crazy.
Oh, that's so much better. Those lights were brutal. They come from the dishonest press? Where? Oh, don't turn them on. Forget it. Better, right? Don't turn them on. Don't turn the lights on, plus we save on electricity, right? And because the lights didn't work, I won't pay the rent, so we get better lighting and we don't pay the rent, right?
At a conference, Trump roasted Michael Bloomberg so hard, Bloomberg probably needed a fire extinguisher for his billionaire
He didn't
wallet.
know what hit him. He's going, oh, get me off of this stage. Get me off. Get me off of this stage.
And during a rally, he couldn't resist a jab at Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Elon. What a job he does. He's a great, and he happens to be a really good guy. You know, he likes this place. I can't get him out of here. He just likes this place. And you know what? I like having him here, too. He's good. And he's an unbelievable entrepreneur, sort of everything. I'm asking him, what do you do best? And we were not able to figure it out, but...
Who knew? The unexpected billionaire bromance. Elon and Donald teaming up over rallies and big ideas. But the laughs didn't stop at rallies. During a deposition, when asked about his accuser, Trump delivered a zinger that left everyone in the room either laughing or gasping.
You said in that video that Ms. Leeds would not be your first choice. You were referring to her physical looks, correct?
Just the overall. I look at her, I see her, I hear what she says, whatever. You wouldn't be a choice of mine either, to be honest with you. I hope you're not insulted.
Trump being savage and straightforward once again. When asked about Joe Biden's strongest quality, Trump didn't hold back.
Is Joe Biden's strongest feature as a competitor in politics?
Well, I would have said experience, but he doesn't really have experience because I don't think he remembers what he did yesterday. So how is that experience? He's been there a long time. He was never known as a smart person.
Pick one good thing.
Nope.
But he didn't stop there. Kamala Harris and Chuck Schumer got their fair share of Trump's comedic wrath, too.
If Kamala loses, you still have a chance to become the first woman president.
Trump's roasts are like fireworks, loud, unexpected, and guaranteed to leave someone slightly singed. And for those who crack jokes about his hair, Trump's coming for you.
What's the difference between a wet raccoon and Donald J. Trump's hair? A wet raccoon doesn't have $7 billion in the bank.
Hair jokes and financial flexes. Classic Trump. Speaking of flexes, who else could turn unveiling a garbage truck into a headline-worthy moment?
How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden. And I think 250 million people in this country are going to be very happy because we're going to bring the country back. We're a nation.
A perfect response to Joe Biden's words calling Trump supporters garbage. And Kamala Harris? She wasn't off the hook either. During their debate, Trump mocked Kamala with her favorite line, "I'm speaking now."
Right now, I am speaking.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. I'm speaking.
I'm speaking right now.
Wait a minute, I'm talking now. You don't mind, please. Does that sound familiar? She went out.
Calm, cool, and devastatingly funny. Does that sound familiar? Let's just say Kamala's face said it all. And now, do you remember when Angela Merkel asked Trump to shake hands for the cameras, and he flat out ignored her? The man doesn't just dodge questions, he dodges handshakes too. And at a press conference, Trump left a journalist stunned with this line.
She's shocked that I picked her. She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay, I know you're not thinking. You never do.
I'm sorry?
No, go ahead.
Trump's wit was as sharp as ever. Of course, Trump also has his softer moments, like handing out Halloween candy to kids at the White House. And let's not forget the Al Smith dinner, where Trump joked about his civil debates with Hillary Clinton.
Hillary accidentally bumped into me, and she very civilly said, "Pardon me."
Even Hillary herself is loving it. And to wrap it all up, who could forget Trump's stylish bro hug with Joe Rogan? But don't get too comfortable with the hugs. Contrast that with the time he made headlines at a NATO event. Finally, when Dr. Deborah Birx mentioned her low-grade fever, Trump jokingly stepped away and said, "Nope, not today."
A little low-grade fever. So I got a test late Saturday night and I'm negative. I stayed home another day just...
Only Trump could turn a health briefing into a comedy routine. From roasting rivals to flexing about his hair, he always keeps things interesting. What's your favorite Trump moment?